we can see another bridge. It was connected with this one. And even we had a Korean War, around that time, the North Korea soldier and the South Korea soldier around this area talk each other, smoke each other. And then we can say, hi, okay, hi, what's up? What's your brother? Something like that. And can you see this from? Okay, this is a border. Okay, in the middle of the bridge is the border. So this is the South Korea territory. And some of the soldiers has to walk in here. Can you see that the tree is here? The tree was very huge. So the leaf of the tree, branch of the tree was annoying the eyesight of our soldier, which work in the camp. So our soldier, the United Nations soldier, want to cut this tree. Okay. So, but while we cut the tree, the North Korea soldier come to this bridge and then kill our United Nations soldier and the command because they believe this tree, the leader of the Mr. Kim Il-sung planting this tree. They think like that, but it is not true. The tree was from before he was born. So anyway, at the time the murder accident, the lot of the United Nations soldier and the commander passed away during the time. Since then, any soldier cannot connect each other and it is not allowed eye contact. Also, around here, every military soldier have to wearing to the sunglasses because it is not allowed to the eye contact. And also, after the accident, we shut the bridge, and there is a North Korea territory. So North Korea soldiers have to walk around here, so they need to another bridge. Can you see that the bridge of 72 hours? Yes. After this bridge was shut, they constructed this bridge in 72 hours. So this bridge is called the 72-hour bridge. In 2017, one of the North Korea soldiers crossed to the 72-hour bridge to here and to here, and crossed the border. Okay? At that time, a lot of the North Korea soldiers starting the gunshot. But around this area, starting the gunshot is against the Korean Armistice Agreement. Any gunshot is starting another war. So any gunshot was not allowed. But North Korea soldier can start the gunshot to catch the military officer to cross the border. So he got a 5 or 6 gunshot in the body. And anyway, he ran it to cross the border and fell down around this area. So our United Nations soldier and the troops drag him to the south part and sent to the ER. And then he took several times of the operation. And one of the greatest surgeons in Korea took an operation for him around 7 hours. While during the operation, the doctor found 30 parasites in his belly. 30 parasites, which meaning is very bad nutrition. Okay? Even he was a military officer to have a regular paycheck and then the regular food. And also his father was a military officer, even though the soldier has a very bad nutrition. So they have found the 30 parasites. And after he wake up, we asked him, why you cross the border? And he said, I want to listen to the K-pop music. So, and then we found one USB at his uniform. There are more than 100 K-pop music in there. So as soon as he wake up, he said, am I in South Korea? I want to listen to the K-pop music. And then we asked him, what do you want to eat in the South Korea? And he said, choco pie. So our choco pie company promised him to give the choco pie as much as he wants for free. Okay, so around this area. So if you, next time, if you join the JS tour, you can visit to the T2 building. Okay, so T1, T2, T3. Around there, if there is a T2 building, okay, so in the middle of the room, there is one table in here. Okay, on the table, there is one microphone. It's a microphone is a borderline. So when we, South Korea people or the foreign tourists from the South Korea has a JSA tour, when we have a JS tour, the other side, the room has locked. And then the South Korean tourists can cross the border in the office, like this. Okay? And also, when the North Korea had a JS tour, North Korean tourists, they started here, and then we shut our door, and then we can cross the border like that. Okay? There is a real, really, literally cross the border. And also, around the JSC area, there is a two real phone call line. No cell phone, no email, just a real phone call line. Every early in the morning, United Nations in South Korea is call them every day to checking the phone call is working. Also, sometimes we have something to discuss. So whenever we call them, they never pick up the phone. So sometimes we have a really important thing to discuss. We use the microphone. North Korea, pick up the phone, and then they pick up the phone. Okay, so there is a JS tour, and then this is around the DMZ area. Okay, any question? Let's go. So this is a story about around the DMZ area to the world. So at the tunnel, you can see the kind of the yellow mark over there. It is a dynamite bombing mark. So we can know the North Korea started digging the tunnel. Okay. And also, can you see this white one? And then this is the red one. Okay? And the military officer in the South Korea have a shift. Okay? So around the border, around the wire fence, they checking the border really. So while they walking around the border, they switch this one. Okay? Switch it. So next people can know if the other people can check the border. So it is turning out the white one, and next people turn down to the right. So it is the rear border, it looks like it, and then changing this color while they're walking on the border. Okay. Actually, the DMZ area is a demilitarized zone, and anyone can come in. So around the demilitarized zone, a lot of the wild animals, wild plants live very well. So it is a designated UNESCO cultural heritage because the wild animal and the wild plants live very well because nobody was there. But there are a lot of mines. So if anyone want walk on the DMZ on the ground, they die because North Korea shoot us or stay on the mine. So it is impossible to walk on the DMZ. But in infiltrated tunnel, we can go to the DMZ under the ground. Okay, under the ground. Okay. With the train from the south. Because when we have a sunshine policy, we already connected the railroad to the North Korea. So the North Korea to China, Mongolia, Siberia, and London. So technically, we go to the train from the south to the North Korea and London. And according to the record, one man to buy the ticket from the Seoul to the London in the 1930, the train ticket. But I couldn't see him before. I never seen him before, so I didn't ask him if he really arrived in London. But there is history record that he bought a ticket to the from the Seoul to the London. Technically, but it was not connected politically. Okay? And then now you're going to move to the tunnel.